Hey guys, it's Kelsey. This is my first scrapbooking process video, so we will see how it goes. I am guessing it is going to be a train wreck, but we will see how we go. Figured the only way to get better is to practice. So this is a page of 2 horses that I got to ride while I was at UGA. One of my coworkers actually was trying to start learning how to teach dressage, so I was one of her guinea pigs, which was awesome because I did not know dressage, so I loved learning it. I'm using the DCWV Peachy Green paper pad I got from Joann Fabrics. I'm sure you can get it online. But I'm just going through picking out the papers I want to use. I thought about keeping those photos together, but I think splitting them up and matting them separately, I really like the idea of staggering them to add some interest. So I'm thinking about that while I cut apart these cut apart pieces. I'm just going to mat them in this yellow. You'll see me take a punch to these mats. I really like gutting the papers that are behind photos. Really don't like wasting any little bit, so I'm a bit frugal with my supplies. So I'm just going to punch a design out of the part that's going to be covered by the photo anyways. There we go. I like how that looks. So now I'm just going through all the cut apart pieces and pulling apart what I think I will use and then setting everything I know I won't aside. Just trying to see what I have to work with here. There we go. I like the idea of having my design coming from that bottom right hand corner. So I'm just going to cut a banner out of this green scrap to go under those photos as a shelf. I'm kind of going to build everything off of that. Really wanted to pull in some of that pink color, so that's why I went with that scrap. And I'm really trying to build off of the top right part of those pictures, but those cut aparts just blended in too much with the background, so I ended up taking it in a different direction. Just gonna go ahead and glue this stuff down really quick. That horse on the left, her name is Lass, and then the horse on the right is Cody. They are both awesome. And that's just a Cambridge doily. You can get those online super cheap. That one's a 6-inch, I believe. I just love how intricately cut out they are. Now I'm really trying to build off of that corner. I don't like how much the yellow blends in with that white, so I'm trying to cause a little bit of contrast by adding that green strip there, and now I'm just going to punch out a design from one of the cut aparts. And I like that as a starting point for that cluster. I'm actually going to go ahead and use the part I cut off and from the border strip and that little green piece to make an embellishment for the upper left-hand corner. There we go. Now I'm going to use my diamond press die cutting machine. I wasn't quite sure which size heart I wanted to use, so I went ahead and cut both of them out. I'm going to audition them up there to see which size I like best. I end up using both of them, but I use hearts on almost every layout, so if I didn't use it on this one, they would have gotten used up eventually. So now I'm looking for my title. I thought I'd use the yellow, but all the yellow letters I have, I just could not find a title that I liked. So I ended up going in a different direction, but it's going to take me a minute to recognize that. For now, I'm going to try and build up my clusters a little more. So I got my hashtag stickerbook. That's the One Canoe 2 hashtag stickerbook. So I'm just looking for some embellishments I can add. End up pulling out that yellow floral, and then there's a pink plaid that I'm going to add in a few places. I really try and make that small pink plaid banner work. It's just not gonna happen, but I'm gonna fight with it for a while. Yep, not gonna work. Still gonna try, but it's not gonna work. Found another one of those florals, so I liked mimicking it up there in that corner. And then I ended up finding that bigger pink plaid, so I traded that out for a few of those smaller pieces, and I like how that looks way better. I just gave up on the other pieces. They just weren't gonna work. Yep, that's a lot better. So now I'm trying to pull out a few other things I can layer up. I got a few coordinating washi tapes and those Nuvo drops, so I'm going to set those in my little dish to have in front of me to think about. I don't end up using any washi tape, but it's always nice having it. If I don't pull it out, I'm not going to use it. And I'm just going to look at those cut apart pieces again just to see if there's anything else I can add. And now I'm going to go back to a title. I really liked how that white doily looked on the white background, so I thought about maybe using some white thickers. I really wanted to use that daiquiri font, but I was out of ease and I only had one S left, so I was really fighting with coming up with the title. So I ended up pulling out these Today Amy Tangerine thickers and going with the Here We Go. And I really like causing that diagonal line, so I end up adding a little XOXO down at the bottom left. I like how that looks. Putting away all my other stickers that did not go. I'm just going to write out my journaling so I know what I'm going to say. And that's going to go up under the title to kind of fill in that gap. Drawing my lines with my grid mat. I have to draw lines or they go super, super wonky. So I'm just going to copy basically what I wrote on that scrap piece of paper. And then I'm adding the Nuvo drops and I am done. So thank you guys for watching. If you would just drop me a comment where you're from. I'm super interested to see where everyone is from. And then I hope my videos will start getting a little better. Now, this one was kind of a mess, but I needed to start somewhere. So if you have any pointers, feel free to let me know. And that is my first process video. Thank you for watching. Bye.